Hi there. Hope you're having a fantabulous day. My name is Anna, and I'm a tarot reader. Welcome to my channel. Which I'm in the process of growing. So, if you dig the vibes, if you like anything that you see, go ahead, give a like, maybe follow, maybe leave a comment. Help people feel less alone out here. If any of the messages do resonate, TikTok only gives like 10 minutes, so you can click the little YouTube link in the bio, and that'll have like the whole kit and caboodle. Right. I hate intros. I'm not good at it. Anyway, so what this reading is going to be talking about today, I feel like this is still necessary for you. Positivity, love, light, all that good stuff. What this reading is going to be about is transformation. Those 55 seconds in when I said that. Funny. Transformation. I'm getting really heavily right now that you are going through a transformation. I am getting that what's mainly, I don't want to say targeted, but what's coming up to the surface I'm getting is a lot of emotional, I want to say like strengths. Like in some way, shape, or form, your emotional body could possibly still be tethered to either a situation and or a person or an event that had a significant impact for you. An example I'm getting is like, you could be confident and independent, maybe get into a relationship with a narcissist, then you come out like, and then you have to re-find that all over again. That doesn't have to be everybody's story, but that is just one example that I'm getting. I'm hearing really loudly that it's time for you to stop caring pretty much about what other people think or how they feel about you is what I'm getting. Yeah, you're definitely clearing out a lot of emotional baggage is what I'm getting. Yeah. So we have answers are coming out. So these are just keywords that are for you and I, answers. So it looks like why this could be coming up to the surface, because maybe you've been trying to do something, trying to figure something out, and it's been quite difficult to get whatever answers that you're looking for or whatever answers that you do need, is because of this emotional baggage. There's almost like, I'm seeing like liquid being like going through a filter, but it's like the liquid can't be streamed if like there's gunk in the filter. So it feels like you're trying to either figure something out or accomplish something, get to the bottom or get to the root of something, but the emotional baggage has to be cleared out first. And a way of doing that I'm getting is just for you to at least start with making sense of the situation. As making sense of the situation, meaning that you somehow find closure. Because a lot of the times when you're in situations, when it's two or more parties, I would say 9 times out of 10, I would argue that the parties cannot all come together to reach like a mutual understanding. So instead of keep going throughout life without giving yourself that closure, that is where the emotional baggage comes in. So so it's like you getting to the root of something, you gaining closure about something, and it looks like you might just have to give it to yourself, but that's okay. So answers, freedom, exactly. That's what I was getting, trying to free yourself from something. And with this freedom card is like this person, I love that because there's a dragonfly, and I have another oracle deck where dragonflies, they signify transformation. I'm pretty sure it does. So look that up if it does. Hitting. I love it. So this depiction is that she's locked up in this cage, but it's all dependent on her transformation. Like she can reach throughout the spaces of this cage here that either she was put in or she put herself in. Or themselves, it doesn't matter, the gender doesn't matter, but all they got to do is just reach out for that key and unlock themselves out and be free. So going back to that message about you might have to give yourself closure with a certain situation. Yeah, because there's a dove on this card right here, and usually doves, they do signify like peace. So this is you gifting yourself peace is what I'm getting. So we can get one more. Thank you. Empowerment. Yeah. Releasing the emotional baggage, i.e., is you calling back your power from a person or a type of situation. And at the bottom we have inspiration. That was that energy that I was picking up on, where it feels like you're trying to get to the bottom of something. Yeah, like you're trying to get to the bottom of something, and then it feels like on the way to whatever you're trying to figure out, emotions kind of came up, like that baggage, or like those feelings, they're starting to come up, where it feels like it feels as if you could feel yourself as if you're displaced, or you could feel a bit of like confusion. You also could feel like a lack of inspiration with this being at the bottom of the deck. You're trying to actually look for that inspiration, that ambition, that I'm hearing thirst or hunger for life or experience, something like that is what I'm getting. Yeah, talk about confusion. I'm looking at the Seven of Cups and the Tower card here. Yeah, trying to like figure it out, all these cups, and then you're just like, oh my god, I didn't realize that these cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, so let's talk about like what's coming up to the surface, right? And then what's being exposed, because in this current time and space, it could feel as if it's coming up to your surface because like it's your reality, when it's not. It's just meant for you to take a look at it, understand it for what it was, view it in the perspective that you're at now, and gain closure from that. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, it sucked, but you didn't die. You know, that's like the main thing. When we talk, now I'm getting messages about gratitude. Like, you didn't die. You know, you're still walking, you're still breathing, being grateful for the small things. You know what I mean? Give yourself closure. Start off small, and then you can move bigger. Okay? So let's talk about what's coming up to the surface for you. Like, what needs to be released. I'm hearing something about a mother wound. So you could resonate with like having like maybe issues or difficulties like with your mother. I'm looking at the nine of Pentacles here. Now we're talking about what's being what's coming up to your surface to be released. Okay, I'm looking at the Four of Cups and the Three of Wands, and then here with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, I'm trying to think of how to word this. There's something here about like you feeling as if I'm getting that you're not up to the task, or you're not up to yeah, you're just not up to the task. You could have somebody that's, I'm getting like younger than you around you that is involved in whatever this is. So maybe this could have to be a friend. This could have to be like a younger sibling. What's the Four of Cups? But if you don't resonate with that, then this is like you being like, this is like you recognizing that you are wealthy in spirit, that you are independent, that you are capable. Also, that it looks like you have already invested in something or put time into something. And I feel like spirit is wanting you to take a look at it, because I'm getting either there's a lesson that's coming from this, or some sort of like blessing that's coming from it, but maybe it might be too painful for you to want to even look at. But yeah, what they're gifting you is that release. They're gifting you that release. Like, they're wanting you to make space for exploration, both within and outside of yourself. Well, starting from within, this is you creating a safe space for yourself, so that way you can show up for yourself. Anything that comes out to the surface, whether it be screaming, whether it be crying, you yourself are creating a safe space where you're allowing for those emotions to come out. And the more that you do this, this is what allows for that open space. That way you can feel comfortable and safe with exploring not only yourself, but then your surroundings. Because with the Three of Wands, you're wanting to move in a direction. You're wanting to go somewhere. Yeah, King of Cups. There's you giving yourself that closure, number one. But then also number two, that's you handling this situation maturely. That's what this is. You handling your emotional body maturely throughout the situation. But yeah, this is definitely not a time to lash out, and because it feels like from an emotional standpoint that can happen. That seems very possible that you could lash out at somebody. But with the King of Cups, that's like you handling the situation and your emotions maturely. So if you know that you're not feeling like you want to be around people, maybe stay home. You know what I mean? Things like that. It's being responsible. Yeah, because you're needing to be grounded. This is why I'm getting the King of Pentacles, as grounded as possible, because it looks like you still have like, responsibilities and whatnot. Obviously, this is life. Like, we still have to be able to show up and be proper and whatnot. Not proper, but you know what I mean. Like, we can't be at the grocery store just screaming at everybody that walks by. No, we can't be doing that. We cannot be doing that. So, yeah, maybe just sit the grocery store out until, you vented, or you've journaled it out, or, you had yourself a good cry sesh. Whatever. Okay. So let's let's keep going here, because this honestly doesn't feel like a very long reading. It feels like it's pretty straight to it's pretty straight to the point. We have emotional baggage that needs to be released. Also was talking about crying a lot. So you could be crying a lot, or you could feel the need to cry. Make sure that you are comfortable with doing that, and that all starts with you creating a safe space for yourself. Okay, so let's see what we can get off this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Emperor, the Hanged Man, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, being responsible. Being responsible about what your intuition with the Hanged One is trying to tell you, because it looks like what you're figuring out is that your heart space with the Knight of Cups is leading you somewhere. Your heart space is leading you somewhere at this time. And with the Emperor, it's up to you to handle this situation as maturely as possible, because with the Emperor card, that we've already channeled that you do have these capabilities. You are independent. You are very capable. You have all these things under your belt. You can be this person, but it just feels like when you're triggered, all of these positive attributes seem to go away, and you're like, it feels like you go from being like an adult to like a child all over again. I think that's why I was getting that mother wound. Although some of you definitely could resonate with feeling like this, compared to a mother, or a mother figure of yours. But if not, then when you are triggered, it could make you feel like a child all over again. I'm hearing something where you felt as if maybe you didn't have a voice, or like the things that you wanted, your perspective didn't matter. Yeah. We were getting that example earlier, channel too, about like a narcissist. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be a friend. It can be a boss. It can be a parent figure. It really doesn't have to be. Okay, so let's see what the Nine of Pentacles what's the Nine of Pentacles? Looking at the Hermit here. I'm going to see something before I say something. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at the Two of Wands reversed. With the Seven of Wands. Yeah. One message that I just heard is that understand that you are protected, like in this time and space right now. Like you are protected. Yeah. Like through this time and space right now, you might feel like you could be separated I'm hearing from the masses or from the group, that's with reason. Trust me, that's with reason. Because with the Hermit reverse and the Two of Wands reverse, you're meant to gain wisdom from an experience to help you with how you're going to move forward, or no, I'm sorry, move throughout rather this situation. And why I said that you might feel like isolated or apart from the masses is because the Seven of Wands is here at the bottom, and then also the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, but this experience is here because you're meant to gain wisdom from it, so you know how to move forward. Because maybe you've been wanting to move in a certain direction and it's just like not happening. There needs to be like that buffer period of you understanding why. It's going to look different for everybody. Maybe the direction that you're going is not, or maybe how you're moving is just not it. You know what I mean? Okay, but let's take a looky-loo at what you can look forward to. Yeah, like what can you look forward to after this transformation? We'll take it. I'm looking at the Three of Swords reversed. No, I'm sorry. It's upright. I don't know why I said reverse. Wait. Is this reverse or upright? It fell in the reverse. We'll take it. Reverse or upright? Yeah, no, it's reverse. With the King of Wands. And I'm looking at the Star card poking out. Yeah, it's reverse. So what you can look forward to, this is you releasing that emotional baggage. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. You're releasing that emotional baggage. Let's see what else we can get of what you can look forward to after this transformation. Looking at the Ace of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Looking at the Knight of Wands. And the Chariot. So, off bat, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting that this is like, maybe with the Three of Wands right here, you're just wanting something to be easy. Like, let's go with that closure message all over again, right? Maybe you could be holding out space is because you want this other person or this party to come to you. Like, you're expecting for them to meet you halfway. This is you realizing if you're ready to move on, if you're ready to heal, then that's what you're ready to do. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot force it to drink. You know what I mean? Like, you can give all the tools that you would like. Like, I could do all these readings that I like, but it's not going to mean anything if the person isn't ready for a change. If they're not ready to start viewing life differently, acting differently in life, speaking differently, showing up differently, it's going to be all for naught. But with this is what I'm getting is that this is you recognizing that you do have all of these capabilities and powers that, hey, if this person is not, and if I keep showing up, if they're not going to give me what I'm looking for, I have to give it to myself. You have to give it to yourself, i.e. closure. That is you giving closure to yourself in that situation. And also knowing how to move accordingly as you are going through this transformation. Because you could be dealing with a situation where you might want to put distance between you and a person, but like you don't really, like if you resonate with this being a sibling or an actual mother of yours, that might be quite difficult to do that. But you can just start small. There are ways for you to just put like distance here and there. But that's going to be different for everybody. But now this is you giving yourself that opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're not waiting for the opportunity to happen, the opportunity of closure to happen, so that way you can finally heal and move on. Spirit is like, no, you can heal yourself and move on from this situation. We don't need this other person. You don't need this other person. You can do it yourself. And that's you moving forward. With a lot of stamina, mind you. A lot of stamina. I'm kind of getting like this feeling of, oh, that's all I had to do? And you're just trucking on your way. Yes, with the Chariot. Can't make it up. Another message that I am getting is that be the change that you want to see, like in this situation. Like, be the change that you want to see. You know, one thing I learned in therapy is that if you change, like if you're not liking something that's happening within a relationship, right? Whether it be with a boss, a friend, a family member, it doesn't matter. But if you change your action, right, then the other person has no choice but to change their reaction. They don't. So like, if a person is used to you always showing up in a certain way, but you don't feel comfortable or safe showing up in that same way anymore, then be the change that you want to see. You can start off with the change, you know, be the change that you want to see. And if you start showing up in a way that feels more comfortable to you, the person has no choice but either to follow suit with the changes that you are implementing, or they're going to let you know that they're not cool with the changes that you're making. With the Emperor and the Hermit and we saw the King of Cups and the King of Earth. I'm going to say King of Earth. I don't know. King of Pentacles. There you go. You have all the capabilities to handle this situation maturely. I'm hearing dutifully, but now I'm getting Mulan where Mulan 2, where they're saying like the duties to like the people, but Mulan was teaching the princesses that their duty should be to their heart. I feel like this is you right now. Your duty is not to the masses or to the group or to whomever you may be dealing with. Your duty is to your own heart. And if your heart, we saw with the Knight of Cups, is not happy where it's at, your heart is going to lead you somewhere else. That's just a fact. That's what just happens naturally. So it's all going to depend on you and how you want to handle the situation, dependent on the other person's reaction. Either they're going to follow suit or they're not. That's going to be up to you. How are you going to decide how you're going to handle that? It's going to look different for everybody. But with the Chariot underneath, just know, would you have something positive to look forward to? It's that this old way of being, this old establishment, this old foundation, you're triumphantly, you are triumphantly leaving that behind. Leaving it behind. I just wanted to clarify really quickly what the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is, please. I should have said it. But I was like, this is giving me the Judgment. How we were saying that you can give yourself this opportunity to heal and move on. Judgment. Thank you for clarifying that. That's what this is. Also, another message I'm getting with this is that you are awakening a part of yourself that has been, I'm hearing stunted for a very long time. And I'm just getting that because the Judgment is a major arcana. Like, you could have been going through, like, these parts of you could have been shunted for a very long time. I'm hearing kept hidden. They were kept like if you resonate with like dealing with like a person that's like a narcissist in a relationship, or dealing like with friends or even just a family member, I'm just getting that like maybe there's parts of you that they were able to see that you couldn't see, that they didn't like, so they purposefully treated you or handled you in situations a very particular way to keep that like hidden from you, and then also hidden from the masses, from the group. But you're recognizing that you can heal yourself. You can give yourself this opportunity. With the Hermit and the Two of Wands here, it's it's a light bulb moment where you're just like, oh, like it was that easy as you reaching through the spaces and just grabbing the key and letting yourself out the cage. Nobody is holding you hostage any longer. Now, this message is important because it would resonate with those that feel as if somebody is still forcing them down. And that's only you giving them power, when in reality, they don't have that power anymore. You just got to wake up to the fact that you can handle yourself accordingly. Yeah. We have the star card at the bottom with inspiration. Look at you holding out. Look at you holding out space for hope and faith. I love that. I really do. So yeah, this reading really just feels like Spirit just wanted to come through and just be like, listen, we know it's going to hurt to rip off this bandage, but listen, it's got to be ripped off. We got to rip off this Band-Aid, okay? Because either it's time for a new Band-Aid, or maybe it's just time to let the wound heal. Or maybe you'll take off the Band-Aid and realize, oh, it's not even an open wound anymore. It's a scar. It's already healed. And appreciate the scars that you're given. Because one, you're giving them for a reason. Because usually it's meant to motivate you. It's meant to motivate other people that are around you. Because they'll look at you and be like, damn, look at that scar that they have. But they're just so confidently they're still confident and triumphantly bulldozing through life. And they still have these scars. So that's like you being an inspiration, right, to other people. That is you showing people that it is okay to hold out faith or to hold out hope, or for yourself. Because I'm also getting, with the star card, a very self energy. Like, this is you giving yourself that time and space and that separation to heal yourself, however you deem fit. However you deem fit. That's going to be different for everybody, But yeah, that's what this is. Because then you're going to have other people looking like, wow. It does suck to have to sit and go through it again, but you can't deny how good it looks on this person. So that's you being an inspiration for other people, Yeah. All right, so I'm hearing pick it. Let's get some advice cards here for you that resonate with this spread. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. Exactly. That's one of your advice cards. Like, we already channeled in this time and space. You may feel separated from the masses in the group. It's for a reason. It's for a reason, honey. Okay, let's get another one. We have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Now, what I'm getting with this, like what I'm hearing, is that you may be this uplifted, high-spirited, positive, full of life and love type of person, but when you're around this particular person or around this environment or this situation, it seems to suck all that drive from you. You don't want that to happen. We shouldn't allow for that to happen. You shouldn't allow for that to happen, because God needs you to be this type of person. And if you don't resonate with God, then it's your heart, we'll call it that. Your heart, your soul needs you to be this type of person, because that's who you are in your most natural state, is a very high-spirited, uplifting, full of life and love type of person. That could be those traits that this person saw in you that they didn't like. Your light irritates their demons, so they try to shut it out as much as possible, whether it is because they're doing it intentionally or not. Sometimes people do it just because they don't want to see life that way, so they don't want anybody around them, to see it that way. Yeah. So you could resonate with that. And then one more. Yeah, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. We already channeled that with you knowing a way you want to go, or how at least you want to get there. But if you do resonate with this being a family member in some way, shape, or form, then just know that you are breaking some sort of ancestral chain, patterns, also generational trauma things like that. You are healing that. It isn't, you could still be doing the same thing with just like partners, where you could have grown up where your family members only went after people that weren't good for them. You know what I mean? But yeah, what I was saying is that you can still be breaking generational traumas, and patterns, even if this isn't with a relationship, because maybe you grew up with like your parents only going for certain types of people, and you just knew, listen, my story, my love life, my future, my family, my household is not gonna look like this. It's not. So and therefore you follow suit, and you don't have to look for anything outside of you to give you these you don't have to look for anything outside of you to give this to you. If you are, I highly suggest going to a professional. Get yourself a therapist, get yourself a counselor, or a spiritual advisor, or a guru, you know what I mean? Or go pick up a self-help book, something like that. But for anything else, let it be internal. Let your intuition guide you, your internal compass, which is your heart. Let your heart guide you and how you want to move. So I'm pretty much getting that the destination with whatever you're trying to get to, that necessarily doesn't matter. Because it could be this way today, it could be different tomorrow. What matters is how you're getting there. What matters is the journey. We're trying to make the journey to your destination as lighthearted, as carefree, as stress-free as possible. You know, sometimes people, situations, they don't make that cut, but that's dependent on you. How long you want to be where you're at. How long do you want to keep doing what you're doing? I don't know. What we do know is that in this time and space right now, when I have channeled, you are ready for this change. Not only that, an important message for you to hear is that you are capable of carrying yourself throughout this change. That's what this feels like. Yeah. I'm also getting that you could resonate with like your sexual orientation with this message too. You could. No matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to survive. No matter black, white, or beige, true or orient made, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to be brave. What is it? Born This Way by Lady Gaga? Oh, I love Lady Gaga. Oh, I'm a baby monster. Baby monster. Mama monster. Love her. But yeah, so that's a song. That's a song that could resonate with you. And at the bottom here, transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. That was a gorgeous way to end the reading, because that's pretty much all that this was about you transforming and carrying yourself throughout the transformation, showing up for yourself properly throughout this transformation, making time and space for yourself throughout this transformation, ensuring that that time and space that you're creating for yourself is safe. Okay? Creating distance between you and things that pull you down, that make you feel the complete opposite of what your heart is telling you. Once all of this baggage is cleared out, I'm telling you, the answers are going to come to you like floodgates. And then while you're getting all these answers and clarity, boom, you'll probably wake up one day and be like, oh my gosh, I'm outside the cage. Oh snap, didn't even recognize. But anywhoozers, those are all the messages I'm getting for you all, and I do pray that they have found you oh so very well. And until next time, or yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all.